Welcome back to High Stakes. Today, we will be discussing the following matches that is happening on Thursday, August 24, 2023. We will be providing our team, total and prop picks for the day. Before we get started, please remember to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. If you want access to our premium picks, you can check out our Patreon page. You can find the link to our Patreon page in the description and comments section below. Seattle Storm vs Indiana Fever. Take Indiana, and here is why. When they last stepped on the hardwood, the Indiana Fever walked away with a victory by a final of 83-73 against the Phoenix Mercury. The Fever corralled 21 defensive boards and 8 offensive boards, totaling 29 for the game. They also turned the ball over 8 times, while earning 10 steals for the contest. The Mercury earned 20 personal fouls for the game, which got the Fever to the free throw line for 26 attempts. They were able to knock down 18 of them for a percentage of 69.2%. In the matter of three-point attempts, Indiana converted 7 of their 18 tries, 38.9%. Overall, the Fever went 29 for 65 from the field, which had them shooting 44.6%. The Fever permitted the Mercury to bury 27 of 67 attempts from the field, which had them at 40.3% for the matchup. They finished shooting 13.6% from distance by shooting 3 of 22 and ended up going 16 out of 23 at the charity stripe, 69.6%. When it comes to rebounds, Indiana allowed Phoenix to pull down 36 in total, 12 offensive. Kelsey Mitchell pitched in for the Fever for the matchup. She made 10 out of 22 for this contest, giving her a field goal percentage of 45.5% and had 2 rebounds. Mitchell earned 28 points in her 32 minutes on the court and earned 4 dimes in this matchup. Indiana has a win-loss record of 9-24 this season. As an offense, the Fever are shooting 44.3% from the field, which is ranked 5th in the league. Indiana has scored 2,655 PTS so far this year, 80.5 per contest, and they pull in 34.3 boards per game. They are dishing out assists 18.0 times per contest, 11th in the WNBA, and they are turning it over 14.1 times per game. The Fever have committed 20.1 fouls per game, and they hit 79.4% from the charity stripe. The Fever defensively are ranked 12th in the WNBA in points given up per game with 84.8. The Indiana defense allows 37.7% on shots from beyond the perimeter, 281 of 746, and opponents are knocking down 80.6% of their shots from the charity stripe. They allow 20.3 dimes and 32.0 total boards per game, ranking them 9th and 1st in the league. They are able to force 12.5 turnovers on a nightly basis and have let teams shoot 44.6% from the floor, 9th in the league. Our total pick is over. And here is why. The Seattle Storm stepped onto the hardwood against the Chicago Sky and ended up losing by a score of 102-79 in their last contest. Seattle finished with a 38.0% FG percentage, 27 out of 71, and knocked down 7 of 23-point attempts. At the charity stripe, the Storm knocked down 18 of 25 attempts for a percentage of 72.0%. Regarding getting rebounds, they collected a total of 40, with 15 of them being of the offensive variety. They also dished out 22 dimes for the contest, in addition to forcing the opposition into 4 turnovers and earning 2 steals. In the matter of defending, Seattle let their opponent shoot 50.6% from the floor on 39 of 77 shooting. Chicago distributed 11 assists and had 11 steals in the matchup. In addition, Chicago had 36 rebounds, 11 offensive, 25 defensive, and added 4 blocked shots. Chicago ended up going 78.9% at the free throw line by knocking down 15 of their 19 shots. They knocked down 9 of 25 tries from beyond the arc. Seattle enters this game with a record of 10-23 this year. They average 78.3 PTS per contest, 11th in basketball, while connecting on 40.8% from the field. The Storm are hitting 34.7% on shots from beyond the arc, 278 of 801, and 77.0% from the charity stripe. As a unit, Seattle is pulling in 34.9 rebounds per contest and has 581 assists this year, which ranks 12th in basketball in terms of passing the rock. They are turning it over 14.2 times per game and as a basketball team are committing 17.7 fouls on a nightly basis. On defense, the Storm are able to force 13.1 turnovers per game while drawing 17.6 fouls. The Storm defense is allowing a shooting percentage of 44.8%, 433 of 581, and they surrender 36.2 rebounds per game as a basketball team. Minnesota Lynx vs Dallas Wings. Take Dallas, and here is why. In their last game, the Dallas Wings went home defeated by a final of 91-86 when they played the Minnesota Lynx. The Wings earned 24 defensive rebounds and 17 offensive boards for a total of 41 for the game. They coughed it up 20 times, while getting 8 steals for the matchup. The Lynx had 19 fouls in the matchup, which got the Wings to the free throw line for 16 shots. They were able to bury 12 of the free throw tries for a clip of 75.0%. When it comes to shots from beyond the perimeter, Dallas converted 8 of their 23 attempts, 34.8%. When the game finished, the Wings finished shooting 33 for 77 from the field, which had them shooting 42.9%. The Wings allowed the Lynx to make 34 of their 70 tries from the field, which had them shooting 48.6% for this game. They finished shooting 44.0% from beyond the perimeter by connecting on 11 of 25 and finished the contest at 12 of 15 at the free throw line, 80.0%. When it comes to rebounding, Dallas permitted Minnesota to get 28 in all, 8 offensive. Satu Sabally was important for the Wings in this game. She made 7 of 17 for this contest, giving her a rate of 41.2% and earned 7 rebounds. Sabally accumulated 22 points in her 35 minutes on the court and added 7 assists for the contest. Dallas has a mark of 18-15 this year. On the offensive side of the ball, the Wings are shooting 43.7% from the floor, which ranks 7th in the WNBA. Dallas has totaled 2,869 PTS on the year, 86.9 per game, and they pull in 39.0 rebounds per game. Their rate of assisting teammates is at 20.0 times per contest, 4th in the league, and they turn it over 13.1 times per game. The Wings commit 18.8 fouls per contest, and they go 79.9% from the free throw line. The Wings defensively are ranked 9th in the league in PPG, given up with 84.0. They are forcing their opponents into 13.6 twos per game and have let teams shoot 44.1% from the floor, 6th in the league. The Dallas defense surrenders 36.1% on shots from behind the three-point line, 271 of 750, and their opposition makes 80.9% of their shots from the charity stripe. They concede 19.7 dimes and 32.2 rebounds per contest, which has them ranked 6th and 2nd in the WNBA. Our total pick is over, and here is why. The Minnesota Lynx took the court against the Dallas Wings and notched a win by a score of 91-86 in their last contest. Minnesota finished the contest having earned a 48.6% field goal percentage, 34 out of 70, and converted 11 out of their 25 three-point attempts. At the charity stripe, the Lynx converted 12 of 15 tries for a percentage of 80.0%. When talking about pulling down boards, they earned 28 with 8 of them being offensive. They also distributed 26 assists in this contest, as well as forcing 20 turnovers and earning 9 steals. When talking about defense, Minnesota allowed their opponent to shoot 42.9% from the field on 33 out of 77 shooting. Dallas distributed 17 assists and had 8 steals for this contest. Additionally, Dallas pulled down 41 rebounds, 17 offensive, 24 defensive, and added 2 rejections. Dallas went 75.0% when shooting free throws by knocking down 12 of 16 shots. They also made 8 of 23 shots from distance. Minnesota steps onto the court with a win-loss record of 16-17 this year. They are turning it over 13.3 times per game and as a squad are committing 16.7 personal fouls per contest. As a team, Minnesota is grabbing 34.0 boards per contest and is sitting with 629 dimes this year, which is 6th in the WNBA in terms of passing the ball. The Lynx are shooting 32.1% on three-point attempts, 217 of 676, and 80.4% from the charity stripe. They average 79.8 PTS per contest, 9th in basketball, while going 43.3% from the floor. On defense, the Lynx are forcing their opponents into 12.6 turnovers on a nightly basis, and they draw 18.2 personal fouls. They are giving up 34.9% on three-point shots, while they are 10th in the league in opponents' points per game, 84.5. The Lynx defense is giving up a shooting percentage of 44.6%, 417 of 602, and they surrender 35.1 rebounds per contest as a basketball team. They currently rank 11th in the league in giving up assists to the opposition, with 684 surrendered this year.